summer heat is here, and every time there's a long weekend, Metro Manila residents flock to the nearby provinces of Luzon to unwind and relax. Last week, I joined a joiners group that I found on Facebook. I saw an enticing weekend getaway at Pangasinan and decided to give it a try. Facts: Pangasinan comes from the word Pangasinan, from the root word asin, which means salt. It's the largest producer of salt in the Philippines. Pangasinan is a coastal province along the Lingayen Gulf that faces the West Philippine Sea. The crescent-shaped province boasts some of the best tourist destinations in the country. They have white sand beaches, vast coastline for fishing and water activities, caves, waterfalls, and old Hispanic churches. Our 2 days, 1 night tour will comprise the following destinations. Day 1, Patar Beach, Bolinao Waterfalls 1 and 2, Enchanted Cave, Camp Pure and Cape Bolinao Lighthouse. And on the second day, a whole day island hopping tour to 100 islands at Alaminos Pangasinan. With 6 tourist spots on a price of 2,899 pesos or $58 as a solo joiner. I thought it's already a huge steal. I paid a down payment of 500 pesos or $10 through GCash to the tour coordinator and made my reservation 3 days ahead of the schedule. My pickup point is at KFC Mall of Asia in Pasay. I noticed that there are already plenty of people, mostly local tourists like me, waiting for their designated vans. The KFC place is the waiting area for the vans to pick up tourists' passengers. Our van was supposed to pick me up at around 10 p.m. It came late, but it's okay, since Friday is a jam-packed traffic in Metro Manila. It's almost 11 p.m. when we leave Mall of Asia, and the driver Kuya Emmanuel still needs to pick fellow joiners on Centris and Greenfields at Ortigas.
So ayan, time check 10:51 na kami nakaalis dito ng MOA.
It's almost 8 a.m. in the morning when we arrived at Bolinao Pangasinan. We took a quick breakfast at D&Y Food House. I ordered a tapsilog, a Filipino breakfast favorite that consists of fried beef strips, fried rice, and fried egg for 110 pesos or $2.20. After our breakfast, we went on to our first destination, the Bolinao Waterfalls. The Bolinao Waterfalls is a refreshing sight to behold, with the surrounding lush greeneries and cool, clean mountain water. It's a relief from the scorching sun with an outside temperature of 44 degrees Celsius. It's Saturday, and as expected, the place has lots of visitors. We paid an entrance fee of 30 pesos or 60 cents, an environmental fee of 40 pesos or 80 cents. The parking space is huge. The way to the waterfalls is a cemented stairs more or less around 100 meters going down from the parking area. There's not much activities in the waterfalls except some swimming, kayaking, and the balsa, a floating bamboo raft. If you go hungry, the parking place has a small restaurant and street food vendors. From your favorite kikiam to squid balls, fruit shakes. Hello Hello, a Filipino refreshment that uses shaved ice with condensed milk topped with other ingredients. Tupig is similar to rice cakes. Fresh fruits such as mangoes, fresh coconuts, gabano or soursop, siniguelas or Spanish plum, and a coffee shop located near the waterfalls. There are cottages for rent for big families and groups. We stay just an hour and head on to our next destination. Our next destination is the Patar White Sand Beach. The beach sits just along the Patar Highway. But before we went to the beach, the group decided to take our lunch at the Alimango Pigar restaurant with the Patar Beach just across the road. The restaurant has a big sculpted crab displayed in front as if they are saying to the passing motorists that their specialty are crab cuisines. A group meal for 5 people cost us 140 pesos each, or $28 in total. After lunch, I decided to take a look on the beach itself. Patar Beach is a long stretch of sandy beach, with lots of coconut trees swaying gently on the sea breeze. It is also lined up with cottages and resorts. The shallow crystal clear water is perfect for swimming, but I decided not to take a dip because the midday sun heat is torturing me. Most of the people are taking their breaks too. Some are having their lunch while others just stayed away from the sun and relaxing on the cottages. There's no entrance fees, and our tour coordinator Kayla told me that she only paid for the cottage 700 pesos or $14. When we arrived, there were no available cottages. As a replacement, we were given a small table instead of 6 chairs, which obviously not enough since there are 13 of us. Some of our companions just stayed in the restaurant. It's past 4 p.m. when we finally headed for the Cape Bolinao Lighthouse. The group gave up going to the Enchanted Cave since it's just optional and everybody seems tired and sleepy already. We arrived at the lighthouse almost 5 p.m. in the afternoon. We only showed the environmental fee ticket we paid earlier in the Bolinao waterfalls as a ticket entrance to the lighthouse. The caretaker told us that we had 6 minutes left to take pictures. So I hurriedly went inside, took some videos and launched my drone to the skies. The Cape Bolinao Lighthouse was constructed in 1905 by a group of American, British and Filipino engineers. It is said to be the second tallest lighthouse in the country with the towering height of 30.78 meters. It is constructed in the elevation of 107 meters overlooking the vast West Philippine Sea. Parking is not a problem and the surrounding areas are full of novelty stores selling souvenir items. We didn't stay too long at the lighthouse because it's open until 5 p.m. only, and we finally headed for Alaminos where our accommodation is located. From Bolinao Pangasinan, it took us an hour drive going to Alaminos. We arrive at Isla Grande Pension House in time with dinner.
Accommodation. Hindi, dito lang sa memory card. Ito yung CR. Common CR siya. Para sa amin na to.
Our air-conditioned room has 2 double-bunk queen-size beds that can accommodate at least 8 people sharing one room. I ate my dinner just in front of the pension house because they have already a small store and they're also selling cooked food. The dinner cost me 240 pesos or $4.80. After dinner I went to visit the Lookout Wharf and their plaza. The wharf is just a 10 minutes walk from the pension house. I took some night videos and was really fascinated by the surrounding lights that it seems the place is still celebrating the Christmas season. As I roam around, I watch the children playing and people are enjoying the surrounding sea breeze. I have this wonderful gut feeling that the place is really safe for tourists to walk at night. Then I went back to the pension house. The lack, or alcohol, is life, as they say. I met new friends. We drank together and I enjoyed their company.
natin nagda-drums na oh. Hindi naman nakainom.
We finished our drinking session almost 1 a.m. and we called it a night already.
Ay, para may remembrance. Anong gagawin?
Sobrang ganda dito yung mga pante! Sobrang ganda talaga yung experience talaga parang... Ano yun? Oh, si Nate! Please like and subscribe!
Yeah. Anong meron?
Bangus, sir. Bangus ang lalaki.
Oh! Ay, ang sarap niyan. Shoutout po. Sige po.
Shoutout po from Camaratuan City.